Hello, my Sagittarians. This is Debs, and this is your TGIF for Friday, the 23rd of Feb, 2024. Happy Friday, Saggy. I hope you've had an amazing week. Let's jump in and find out how your person feels about you. The deck that I'm using is the Gilded Tarot. It's a really old deck. I started off with this one. Let's find out what may be happening between you and your person, whoever they are. As always, Sag, if you fancy a private reading, my website is in the description box below, as well as all the decks I use, and the link to join the channel if you're interested in becoming a member. So Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the TGIF reading for my Sagittarians. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Friday, the 23rd of Feb, 2024. What do we have for Sag, please, Michael? Thank you. The deck is feeling very light, almost as if the deck wants to sort of float up into the air. You may have dropped a burden, Sag. You may be feeling lighter. There may also be a sense, though, Sag, that you may feel a bit disconnected, a bit kind of all over the place. Finding it hard to keep your feet on the ground, maybe. You might be thinking a great deal at this moment, Sag. Deep contemplation. All right, so the Emperor, Sagittarius. Now, you could be simply a married masculine, or Sag, you could be thinking about a husband, maybe your husband. You could be thinking about somebody embodying the energy of the Emperor. You could be thinking about getting married if you're a masculine. All right, guys. Two of Wands. The Strength card. Eight of Cups. Ace of Wands. Sag, this is how they feel about you. They feel as if you're embodying the energy of the Emperor. So I could be connecting with a masculine Sag for this particular week. Sometimes, guys, it's very difficult to twist it to be feminine energy. You know the way I read. So Sag, they see you sat in the energy of the Emperor. You want to take charge, you want to take control, or you could be married. With the Two of Wands, I think you're coming to crossroads in your life. You may be wondering whether or not you have the courage to leave a long-term relationship. You may be thinking of divorce or separating from someone. But you're holding back from making that decision. What you are doing, though, is potentially deciding to head off and with the Ace of Wands, satisfy your desires is what I'm hearing. So Sag, you're holding back from making a decision to end a long-term relationship. You don't really want to have to make that decision yet. But with the Ace of Wands, you're definitely going for what you want. Page of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. The Chariot. Four of Swords. The way your person sees you, Sag, is potentially moving towards them with an apology for juggling them with somebody else. There could be a Cancerian in the mix. What you're saying to this person is, I want to move forward. I want to progress in my life. I want to be happy, but I'm pulled in two different directions. So I've been feeling a bit heartbroken, wondering which direction to move in. Do I stay in a long-term relationship? Do I move towards someone I have a lot of passion for? So Sag, this is you sat on the fence. Now you could be communicating with a third party. You could be communicating with a karmic partner. The Hermit. Virgo energy, the Six of Cups, the King of Wands. Sag, this potentially is you looking back at the past. You may be thinking about a Virgo. Three of Wands, wanting to embrace change, wanting your ship to come in. But with the Page of Swords, you will need to separate from someone. I mean, this is you thinking, this is a tough one because I've got to let someone down. I've got to express to someone that I'm ending a relationship and they're going to be upset. I mean, I think that's why, Sag, you've been sitting on the fence, because you know that whoever you let down, the third party or your karmic partner, someone here is going to be upset. You could also be thinking about a child. So, Sag, you want to follow your heart. You want to follow your passions. You want to be true to your feelings. But you're having a really tough time here making that firm decision. You've been putting it off. Underneath the deck, Justice. You may be held in a legal contract, Queen of Cups, with a water sign who could very well be a Cancerian. Six of Pentacles. You may be considering divorcing a Cancerian, Sag. More Cancerian energy with the Moon, but there's a lot of fear. Three of Cups. So, Sag, you're fearful of ending a long-term relationship, fearful of the repercussions of that, but you're also fearful of communicating with a third party who may not, Sag, have had any idea that you were married. This is you thinking, I want to reunite with the person that I had the affair with in the past. But I don't know, did they figure out that I was married, or do they still feel that I was just single and sitting on the fence? You're scared that the third party has found out, Sag, that you're married. Sag, you're fearful of reuniting with the third party because you're scared they're just going to come out with, no, you're married. Why did you lie to me? So you're sat on the fence. Very difficult, Saggy. Okay, guys. Let's get some messages from the angels. Let's see what the angels have to say. Archangel Michael, what is the advice from the angels for my lovely Saggies? Thank you, Michael. Okay. Unlikely. Sag, if you're hoping to return to a third party that you may have disconnected from, because either you felt too guilty or because you may have felt that your karmic partner had found out, what the angels are saying is if you use your intuition, it's unlikely this third party will take you back. But the angels are saying remain positive. Okay, Sag, you may have lost the chance of moving back towards the third party. Maybe because you sat on the fence for too long. Maybe because you know that they figured out that you weren't honest with them. But what they're saying, Sag, is there is going to be happiness in your future. So think positively, okay? That one, okay. There will be an opportunity coming up. There'll be an opportunity coming up. Ask your angels what this opportunity is. Go into meditation, Sag. What is the opportunity relating to? Things may improve in your long-term relationship, Sagittarius. But you need to take action. So, Sag, you are sitting on the fence. You don't know what decision to make. Your heart is being pulled towards the third party, but maybe because you weren't totally honest with the third party about the fact that you were, say, married or in a long-term relationship, you're fearing that they're not going to take you back. You're fearing the wrath of the third party. Why are you coming back to me? I found out you were married, right? What the angels are saying is it's unlikely that this third party will take you back. Use your intuition, Sag. You may know that's true, but remain positive, because if you ask your angels, there's an opportunity to improve your situation if you take action. Now, what I ascertain from that, Sag, is it may well be that you decide to patch up things with your partner. If there are issues with your long-term partner because maybe they figured out that there was somebody else in the mix, that situation will improve, okay? There'll be healing and forgiveness, and you can patch up a long-term situation. All right, let's get into messages. So guys, I feel this is a very strong cross-watcher reading. So let's get messages, Sag, from the person that you had a fling with to you. Because I feel that you're really being pulled back in that direction, but the angels are saying it's unlikely that that third party is going to open the door again. But let's check, right? So Archangel Michael, what would the third party want to relay to my Sagittarians? Yeah. Sag, I feel as if they're trying to move on, new chapter. Okay. Oh, Sag, I'm so sorry. Unappreciated. They may have felt, Sag, you didn't appreciate all they had to offer, or they may have felt that you didn't care. It was simply physical. Your emotions weren't in the situation with them. Forgiveness. So, Sag, I think this person's already forgiven you, but they are struggling to get over maybe the fact that you weren't honest with them, because I get a really strong feeling, Sag, that they figured out that you weren't single somehow. Yeah, unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. I think they thought, Sag, this had a really good chance of moving into a relationship. So they stuck with it only to somehow realize that you weren't single, as in they couldn't build a long-term commitment with you even if they wanted to, because you were in another relationship and you hadn't told them that. So there was a lot of disappointment. I think they were disappointed, Sag, but they have forgiven you. So I don't think there's any animosity. I don't think they are sitting in any sort of spiteful energy. They're just sad about it. But they have moved on, okay? They have moved on. All right, Sag, what would you want to say to them? What would you want to say to them? Yeah, third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Yeah, Sag. So what you're saying to this person is, yeah, your instincts were right. There was somebody else in the mix. I was in a relationship with someone else. That's why I couldn't put the work in. Because I think, Sag, you were sitting on the fence trying to keep this third party interested in you because you simply were playing for time. You wanted time to try and make a decision as to whether or not you should leave your long-term partnership. But I feel you and your long-term partner held a lot of memories. You might have been together a long time. And I think you were very confused as to whether or not your lover was emotionally invested. They didn't put a lot of energy into this themselves because they simply felt this was physical for you and you had no emotion for them. What else are you saying to this person, Sag? Yeah. This is you holding back the truth. In retrospect, Sag, what you're thinking about is, I should have come clean. I should have just admitted the truth, because if I had, maybe we could work something out. So yeah, there might be a sense of looking back, sitting in regret, that sort of thing. Wow, absence. So what you're saying to your lover is you feel a part of me is missing without them. You feel a part of you is missing without them, Sag. For you, this was quite an intense relationship with a third party. You may have thought that you were in love, Sag. But what you're realizing now is you might just have to move on. Yeah. Maybe, Sag, you sat on the fence for way too long. I mean, this could have been years for some of you. Thinking about this, mulling this over in your mind. I wonder if I should go back. But you're afraid it's too late to take action now anyway. And to be honest, I think your person has just accepted this wasn't going to work out. And they're moving on. They're moving into a new cycle. So, Sag, all that remains is for you to consider whether or not you want to patch up your long-term relationship. I feel you're going to go back to the drawing board and look at that long-term situation. You may be looking at the issues that led you to want to move towards a third party. So let's have a look and see in the next reading as to whether or not you're potentially going to make your long-term relationship work, or, Sag, I don't know, you may try to go back to the third party. We will see. So guys, I'll see you in the second reading. Okay, Sag, this is the Tarot Grand Lux. Let's get into this and see what comes through. Okay. Archangel Michael, what is the future for my lovely Sagittarians? Are they going to be able to patch up their long-term situation? Will they be tempted to still reach out to the third party? What is going to happen for my Sagittarians? Thank you, Michael. Magician. Okay. Sag, you're going to be manifesting something in the immediate future. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Now, you could be manifesting uprooting and moving. This could be a fresh, clean slate with your long-term partner. Two of Cups. Okay. You're manifesting love, stability. Nine of Cups. And a lot of happiness, Sag. This is looking beautiful. Victory and success. Now, Sag, what I'm immediately getting here is that you and your long-term partner could move back into a sort of honeymoon period by getting very excited about uprooting and moving to a new area. Sag, if you have been job hunting, then this is you landing an amazing job, but it could be a long way away from where you live at the moment. But I feel that's a really good thing for you, Sag, because it's going to enable you to leave the past behind. I mean, you may have been living in an area where the third party was situated, right? So this is you saying to your long-term partner, look, I've been offered an amazing opportunity for a great job. It does mean we have to move, but I think this could be just what we need. That's what I'm getting here, Sag. 10 of Cups. Sagittarius, I think this is you and your long-term partner. I think you two are rebuilding your future. You're a little bit in your head. I hope to God we're going to be able to get the emotion back, the love back. I really hope this is going to work. But yeah, Sag, the angels are guiding you to put effort into your long-term partnership. Temperance. Tempering your passions, tempering any impulsive behavior, coasting with your partner and trying to rebuild. 3 of Wands. Yes, Sag, you, I feel, are going to be moving. Embracing change, waiting for your ships to come in a different area. Wow, guys. 2 of Wands. There is a sense of standing at crossroads, maybe emotionally, about the Queen of Wands, Sag. You're still thinking in the back of your mind, well, if I leave the area, I'm going to be a long way away from the Queen of Wands. But Sag, I think that's a good thing. Because, Sag, it brought you nothing but stress. What you're thinking about is, if I try to get back in touch with this Queen of Wands, I know it's just going to be drama. And I'm going to be back sat in confusion again, emotionally. This is you, Sag, talking yourself out of reconnecting with your lover. That's past, it's done. You're forcing yourself to look to the future, Sag. 4 of Coins. Okay, Sag. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So, Sagittarius, I think you're going to decide to put work and effort in your long-term relationship again. Okay? You're actually sitting in a logical energy. What you're telling yourself is, if I move back towards the Queen of Wands, it's unlikely she's going to take me back because you may not have been honest with her. You may also feel that it's going to bring a lot of drama back into your life because this is you, again, sitting on the fence. I don't think you really want to go through that again. It's too draining. And what you're also thinking about is, if I let go of my long-term relationship, I lose the financial stability. I don't think that you are simply wanting to patch up your relationship for the stability of it, but there is an indication that you know that you would lose a lot of money if you got divorced. So what you're doing, Sag, is you're realizing that you want to put effort in your long-term relationship. You don't know if it's going to work, but you feel once things calm down and once you've moved to a new area, there's a really good chance that you too can get back on track. So Sag, I think that's what you're doing. So Sag, underneath the deck, interesting. 6 of coins, equal give and take. This is potentially you, Sag, putting in the effort in your relationship with your Empress. Yeah, we saw the Emperor come out in the first reading. This is your wife, potentially. You're in a legal contract with the energy of justice. 6 of Swords, you're moving to calmer water, Sag, and I have to say, you may well actually be moving. Yeah, underneath that, Sag, Judgment. That's your card. You're making the decision for a life-changing move in a new direction with the hope that it's going to enable you and your long-term partner to work things out. Fresh, clean slate. We're not even going to be living in the area that we were in before. We're not even going to be living in the house we were living in before. This is going to be a brand new life for us. And I think, Sag, it may well work. So let's get some guidance from the universe. Let's move into the Fortune Oracle. So Archangel Michael, what is the guidance from the universe at this point of time? Thank you, Michael, for my lovely Saggies. Cracker. Celebration, maybe. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. Sagittarius, this could be you landing an amazing job. If finances were an issue before, they're not going to be in the future. And this is your Empress getting very excited about moving to a new area, redecorating a new house, fresh, clean slate, Sag. Beautiful. Yeah. World. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Yeah, you're moving. Sag, you may even be moving to a different country. Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. The angels are saying, Sag, protect your partner, protect your relationship, okay? If you can temper your passions, get the love back, get the passion back, and remain loyal to your partner, I feel there's going to be a lot of happiness in the future. A lot of happiness. Beautiful. You're taking charge, Sag. Flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So Sag, if the romance has gone out of your relationship, you may want to perhaps order a bouquet of flowers for your wife. Start to be a little bit more romantic, that sort of thing. Maybe that's what was missing in this relationship, the closeness between the two of you. So guys, as always, let's get a final message from Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael, thank you for your guidance. What is your closing message, please, for my lovely Sagittarians? Your closing message. Thank you, Michael. Okay. Sagittarius, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. And the prayer reads, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So Sag, release this third party with love. She's forgiven you anyway. Let her get on with her life. I feel things are going to be improving in your long-term relationship. And I feel that the divine is saying that's the best course of action. That will create peace and blessings for everyone involved. Okay. All right, my beautiful Saggies, I am leaving it there. Have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. Take care of yourselves. And of course, I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon. Bye now.